Buying a £260 Hyundai Amica from Marketplace is not a wise decision, especially when it's advertised as spares or repair. The engine runs rough and there is a lot of black ash on the tip of the exhaust. I think I might have an idea what is actually going on with
So
this
I'm
engine.
thinking
So
I should
let's
remove the
find out.
injectors and probably clean them. I will remove the spark plugs again, and I will clean the spark plugs again. And of course I went ahead and bought some petrol. This is 97. It's a bit bad petrol. That should do the trick. It should do the job. That opens from inside, so we should start trying to save this. It did start, but it runs a bit rough, so we might need to clean some sensors maybe. Yeah, this is empty. I have hydraulic fluid, so there shouldn't be a problem. Let's get started. So I forgot to mention it had an auto sensor fault when I bought it, so that might be the cause. Guys, always remember to wear gloves. You don't want to get all that black thingy on your heads, do you? So you don't really want that. Let's remove these now. So that's the first thing, and this is the second. Position.
I think the main problem with this engine is the fuel system. If you follow me, you saw in one of my YouTube Shorts video that I did a compression test on this engine and it came up as good for all 4 cylinders, which gives me hope. Now I'm removing the spark plugs and I will show you how the spark plugs look and if it needs changing.
Okay, I've got to be careful with these. And now okay, this is not good. That's a lot of gas. That is a lot of petrol. That will evaporate. And no wonder this car does not run right. Look at this. I have to clean them. I think now we know what the problem is. Let's put that on the side. So, okay, let's remove the other 4 injectors because we will have to clean these. So, I think they might have a filter here which could have saved the injector, but I don't know if you can see. How could this engine run slow when there is so much shit going on here? I don't know what's going on.
After removing the fuel rail, I started cleaning it with the plastic straw cleaning brush, which didn't do really much, but I cleaned the rail enough to remove most of the dirt. The problem with this engine might be one of the injectors. Not that the injector is bad, but different. Second problem is sourcing this part. I literally looked up everywhere, but I was unable to find anything locally. Managed to get one finally, but it was a problem. It comes all the way from China. Don't get me wrong, getting parts from China isn't expensive, but it takes a lot of time for the parts to arrive. Oh, wait a minute, someone is at the door. Let me get that quick.
And there you go, it has arrived. I'll open it up and show you what's inside. And let's see if it is the same thing as shown in the picture on Chinese website. You see the hole, and we'll probably fit it tomorrow and see how the car behaves. the bonnet. Fine. First try. Oh, I forgot to mention I need to put my gloves on. Okay guys, so this is a brand new fuel injector, came all the way from China, and I'll save you the hassle by just going fast forward. Voila! This is the old injector. This is the seal. Just expanded so much. Let's see if it will have good results. Okay, so before I start doing anything, I will remove the battery. I'll disconnect the -terminal of the battery so I could reset the ECU, because I saw that on the tool it was -25 on the fuel bank. So if I reset the ECU, it will have to try to redo the tests and all that stuff. So let me do that quick, and let's remove the -terminal. And now, okay, after a few minutes we're gonna put it back on, and I think it's dead. I don't know, I'm not sure yet, but we will probably see now if it is dead indeed. This is a very small battery, so come on. I don't have my big tools with my big tools set with me, so I have to work with what I've got. Okay, so now that's the moment of truth. Okay, of course, it's been set for some time. I need to go get the jump starter. Guys, so I hooked up the jump starter. Let's see how long it will crank until it will start. So, okay. Oh wow! I'll be honest with you, that was quite quick. And let's see if the engine is still shaking. I will be honest with you, it still shakes a little bit, but let me hook the jump starter and I'll let it warm up, and after that we'll see what's going on. But as I said, I'll have to let it warm up, and after that we can tell.
Okay guys, so after the engine warmed up, the car didn't work. It was working as it used to. It was running rough, it was running rich, and at one point I thought I'll just scrap it, but I didn't have the time to do that. I didn't want to sell it for nothing because I paid £260 for it, and I said I'll just give it one more try. I had a look on YouTube. I'm not a proper mechanic, so I had a look on YouTube and I found this guy. He bought a car from auction and it had the same symptoms. The car was basically running rich, and he tested all the components as I did, and he came up with the conclusion that the engine, the injectors are faulty, or they are not genuine. Something was wrong with the injectors. I don't know why. So I did what he did. I replaced the injectors. These are the old injectors, and unfortunately they don't work on my car. Sourcing the same part, genuine part, it's kind of impossible. So I went ahead and on eBay and I found some similar injectors. It's on for the same car. It's just a newer model with a slightly bigger engine. It's a 1.1. It should work just fine, and they do work. I will show you the fuel trims in a minute and how the fuel trim look after replacing the injectors.
and I will show you the fuel rail. This is the fuel rail. I put some tape, insulating tape, and I did my best. I tried to solder the wires, and it worked, and the car works. Okay guys, so I need to talk to you about the Hyundai. So the things are simple. Basically, the car had the injectors faulty. I don't know the story behind, so I tried to pinpoint the issue, which at the end, it worked. I replaced the O2 sensor, although it wasn't needed. I knew the O2 sensor, it's not faulty. It was doing a good job. I replaced the distributor coils, and I replaced the spark plugs, which by the way were very cheap, like £1.82 each, which wasn't a big deal. Now it just needs an MOT. I've got a spare tire. I'll use the spare tire because the tire, one tire in front, it's bald. I'll just keep the bald tire in the trunk for as a spare. The car only has 45,000 miles, and I'll be honest with you, the compression test, it's almost perfect, and I still believe, I think it is indeed. It has indeed 145,000 miles. The short fuel trim, it's almost perfect when it's running at idle, and that's all I can say, guys. And thank you guys for following me and for being so patient with my channel. I also need to work, and I didn't put that much time into this project, to be honest. It is kind of a boring car, but it was a struggle. It was a pain in the arse, but I fixed it. And thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.